What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Men at Work and their 1983 album Cargo. And the next track is It's a Mistake. I just want to indicate before I begin this reaction, I've been re-listening to No Sign of Yesterday. I think it's such a good tune. It's really a masterclass. So, yeah, I very much enjoyed that one, and it has stuck with me in the last month or so since the last Men at Work reaction. In any case, It's a Mistake. It sounds like something which was done intentionally, deliberately, and was then seen as the wrong move, something which did more harm than good, or at the very least, which did not accomplish what it was meant to, and maybe with some collateral damage in the process. Now, of course, it's the kind of phrase that could be ironic, or it could be more nuanced than it looks like on the page. But at the very least, it sounds like there's some disconnect between intention and actuality. So let's give it a listen and see what I can pick up. This is Men at Work. The song is It's a Mistake, and it's from their 1983 album Cargo.
Is it party time? If it is, can we all come? Don't think that we don't know. Don't think that we're not trying. Don't think we move too slow. It's no use after crying, saying it's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. After the laughter has died away, and all the boys have had their fun, no surface noise now, not much to say. We got the bad guys on the run. Don't try to say you're sorry. Don't say he drew his gun. They've gone and grabbed old Ronnie. He's not the only one saying it's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. Tell us, Commander, what do you think? So we know that you love all that power. Is it on them? Are we on the brink? We wish you'd all throw in the towel. We'll not fade out too soon, not in this finest hour. Whistle your favorite tune. We'll send the card and flower, saying it's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's a mistake.
It's another cool tune sonically. It did have a bit of a reggae rock rhythm to it. It wasn't like heavy on the like reggae style keys, but they were there, and the sort of, syncopated groove to it, again, it reminded me of some reggae rock tunes in terms of the tempo and the feel. And lyrically, I'm intrigued, but I don't quite know how to take it. I mean, again, this is '83, so okay, you're talking about a war, and the privates or the sort of enlisted men are looking at their guns and speaking to the officers, and later he's talking about now that you've had your fun, or the boys have had their fun, and the bad guys are on the run. And knowing they write a lot of songs about Australian history, I'm wondering, is there something there? Is this like a broader analysis where it could be any military, it could be any war or military conflict or imperialist endeavor. But yeah, I do wonder if it's something more narrow and specific. I would expect it to be, though I couldn't get a read on what that was. And the idea maybe of the whole endeavor being a mistake, or the idea maybe of the behavior of people, or the sort of black and white morality which is often used to support military endeavors, offensive or defensive. But yeah, it feels like maybe there's a critique in here that I just can't quite get the handle, or get a handle on the shape of, or piece it all together specifically. But again, great vocals from Mr. Hay, and some extensions. It's another voice where he has a very distinct sound. So once you hear a few Men at Work songs, you could hear 2 words from a song you've never heard before, and you would know it was him singing. So yeah, I enjoy his characteristic vocals. And yeah, there's definitely, I think, some keyboards in there, including like that rhythmic reggae rock style key line, as well as one that almost sounded like harpsichord-like. It had that kind of metallic, tinny, like plucked sound to it. So that seemed to be sort of playing a bit independently, although in complement to the more rhythmic keyboard line. And then there was, again, the rhythmic guitar and the overall feel of their tunes, which again, there's a bit of a indefinable or amorphous characteristic, but they do have just a Men at Work style. And this is another one that, again, even without Hay's vocals, I think if you heard for 10, 15, 20 seconds, you'd say, like this might very well be a Men at Work tune. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Admittedly, I'm still thinking about No Sign of Yesterday, which I'm trying to figure out, is it... Okay, so yeah, there's 15 tracks in... Okay, I see. Yeah, the last 3 here are live performances, and they're of tunes that are already on the album. So... Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no, that's not true. Yeah, Fallen Down is in here, and I don't think I've reacted... Have I reacted to that? I don't think so. But yeah, there's a track... No, I haven't reacted to Fallen Down, and there is not a track in the remaining part of the album called Fallen Down. And then Longest Night. Have I? I don't think I've reacted to a track called The Longest Night. No, I haven't. So, okay, Upstairs at My House, which is earlier on this album, I've definitely heard that, and there's a live performance of that, and then Fallen Down live and The Longest Night live. So I am intrigued by that. But before we get there, we're about halfway through the album. There are 6 more tunes. In fact, we're exactly halfway through the album. So, yeah, because I was thinking about No Sign of Yesterday. Sometimes a really marquee tune, it might come first in the album, it might come last in the album, or it might be the title track of the album. And that song is none of those things. It's not the first tune on the record, it's not the concluding track on the album, and it's not the title track. But yeah, I'm still thinking about it. It's still a masterclass. But I am intrigued by this tune as well, and I do wonder if there's a specific military conflict or, again, part of Australian history that I'm ignorant of, that, or at least that I haven't made the connection to, that this might be related to. In any case, let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.